Hello, and today I'm going to display my collection of cameras that I've collected throughout my time being interested in what is photography. It's been a really nice hobby that I've gotten closer and more inspired and more knowledgeable on throughout my time doing it. And throughout that time, I've also acquired different camera systems, whether it's really old ones or really new ones, and I'd like to display and show what I've collected throughout my time. Okay, so this here is my collection of cameras that I've collected. I'd like to say throughout the years, but it's more like months. Anyway, so I want to start off from oldest to newest, starting with this, the Pentax K1000. This camera was made in 1976. It's an interchangeable lens 35mm film camera. It's a single lens reflex or SLR camera. I don't use this very often as it uses film rolls, and those are hard to come across where I live, or they're too expensive. I do use it for outings and more like I treat it as if it was an instant camera or a Polaroid. It's more of a travel camera, like a making memories camera. It's kind of old. I got it for free from some friends that were moving away, but still, it's more than a collectible than an actual camera to me, but it's still nice to have around. Okay, next we have the Canon PowerShot A590. This camera was made in 2008, and it's part of the Canon PowerShot series. It shoots up to 8 megapixels. Unfortunately, it was discontinued. It's a discontinued series of camera, the PowerShot series, but it's still a nice collectible to have. Generally, I use this for like outings and to make memories, and whenever I don't want to bring my other cameras, I bring this one because it gives a more old style, more vintage. It feels better, it has a nice viewfinder, it takes relatively nice photos. I really like it. Next, we have my personal favorite, the Sony A5000. The Sony A5000 is a digital mirrorless camera. It's a system made by Sony. It was made in 2014. This is my main camera. I use it for school photography and other jobs. It's very useful, has a very nice screen. It's generally really nice to have, and it's personally one of my favorites in the Sony series. And lastly, we have this monstrosity, the Sony A58. The Sony A58 is a digital camera from Sony's Alpha camera line. It was introduced in 2013. This camera is my mother's camera. I borrow it sometimes for more serious photography jobs, as this one has a good viewfinder, something that my A5000 does not. It's a very useful camera with a nice screen, a very useful screen. Luckily, I have a very good lens for it. It's a really bulky camera, but it gets the job done, and one of my personal favorites. So yeah, this has been my collection of cameras that I've collected for a while now. I like photography. It's a very artistic thing, and I'm really proud of my collection as it's really diverse. Even though I don't use all of these, they still come in handy for their specific situations, or just to have as decoration, or just as a little last resort if one camera doesn't work, or if I just want to take some simple photos. So yeah, this has been my collection. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and thank you.